What up, Liz Wilcox here, the host of Sales Email Summit. Before we get into this interview, I just want to let you know that this summit is sponsored by List Gadget. ListGadget.com is how you can turn every email into a growth machine. We've got embeddable polls, leaderboards, referral programs, and more. And I know this sounds crazy, but you can do it in about 30-second startup time. Now, right now, we are offering $10 off the starter plan to make it just $9 a month. So if you're into adding email polls, reactions, subscriber leaderboards, and more to your email newsletter, head on over to listgadget.com. All right, let's get into this episode. Okay, Lizzy, let's get into it. What is the most interesting, most lucrative sales email you have sent out in the last 6 to 12 months?
Hi, so my name is Elizabeth Goddard. You can also call me Lizzy, but definitely not Liz. And I'm a multi-offer online business strategist. The best email that I've sent out in the past few months was actually an email promoting my friend's offer as an affiliate. So not my own offer, someone else's. And I sent it on a bit of a whim, and it was super last minute, which was the day the offer was ending. I had included the offer I was promoting in a roundup email with a bunch of other things the day before, and I'd made quite a few sales off the back of that. So I was like, okay, am I interested? My audience is interested in this, and I felt it deserved its own email. So the subject line was today only, 10 out of 10 recommend this, with a wizard emoji and a sparkles emoji. And the offer I was promoting is Sarah and Justin from Wake Up to Freedom's IP to GPT tool. And it's basically a custom GPT to take some of your existing IP, so like courses, resources, trainings, etc., and turn it into your own custom GPT. I really love meta stuff like that. So the first part of the email was all about how I had created a new custom GPT freebie that day in 44 minutes. And it included a link for them to sign up for that freebie. So I had created this call to action generator wizard custom GPT thing. And then I transitioned into explaining that I'd used IP to GPT Wizard to be able to create that custom GPT so quickly. But rather than then going straight into like selling them on why they should buy this offer, I went into a bit more like commentary on how things have changed in the online business landscape and how the data from one of my other offers backs that up, and how people want quick win tools, done for you elements, plug and play resources, like now more than ever. Then I talked a little bit about how I had done other programs that taught me how to create custom GPTs. So I've created other custom GPTs in the past, but nothing had ever been as quick or as effective as this IP to GPT tool. Then I told them that it was $10 off, today only, popped in a countdown timer, gave them some examples of how they could use the custom GPTs that they'd be able to create with this. And I also, included the example that I was using previously created custom GPT as an order bump for one of my offers, and that was selling for $29. And then I closed it. I think it worked well because the email did quite a lot of things. It gave them a new freebie, and I was showing them how IP to GPT worked, not just telling them. It gave them a real example of how long this offer was going to take to use. The example of I created a new freebie today in 44 minutes. It had real urgency. The $10 discount was ending today. It was a low ticket offer that I was promoting, so it was $27 with the discount. And I said in the email that this was a bananas price, like even without the discount. It was so cheap for how useful this tool was. I spoke to the objection of I already know how to create a custom GPT, because I already knew how to create a custom GPT prior to, buying this tool. And I presented it as a quicker and better way to doing that, even if they already knew how to do it. I spoke to the shift that a lot of people are feeling and experiencing in terms of what their audiences want or are buying at the moment. Some people also told me that they'd seen ads for this offer, but they didn't get it, or they didn't know if it was any good. And then hearing it explained from me as someone they trusted was enough for them to go ahead and buy it. And I think it's also worth noting, I think this email did so well because I 100% wrote this email from scratch myself. I didn't use any AI, I didn't use any swipe, nothing like that. And it's just true for me that my best emails are where I just open up a blank document and write. Like I sometimes use, templates and swipe and stuff for angles for the emails, but I think this was so effective for me because it was just what I wanted to, share and say that day. So the results of this email, I made over 200 sales of IP to GPT, with lots of order bumps and upsells as well. And nearly all of those 200 sales can be attributed to this email. Some came from the mention of it in the roundup email, and some came from a repurposed version of this email that I posted in my client student only Facebook group. But it was definitely like email first content. It was having created this new freebie and having, written this email. That was the thing that accounted for nearly all of those sales. I also made a bunch of tripwire sales, which I had on the back end of that new custom GPT freebie that I had included at the start of the email. I then went on to make over 40 sales of their higher priced program, which they went into launching the following week. And I've had a fairly solid trickle of affiliate sales of their other offers ever since. So I sent this email about 7 weeks ago now. And just a couple of days ago, I had a 16K affiliate commission payout from them. And this email was very much the catalyst to that and what happened over the next couple of days into the launch of their bigger program. In terms of the numbers, the email sent to 22,549 people. It had a 47.5% open rate, which is about average for me. 310 people, which is 1.4%, clicked through to the IP to GPT affiliate offer. So 1.4% of people who received that email actually clicked through to the affiliate offer, and 295, which is 1.3%, clicked through to my new custom GPT freebie, and there would be huge overlap, obviously, between those two groups. So really not big click numbers at all, but I think they were very interested at the point of clicking, and then the sales page I was sending them to was a really great sales page, and that resulted in high conversion rates.
Lizzy, this is so great. Thanks so much for being really detailed. I loved what you said about, first you had mentioned this affiliate offer in sort of a roundup email, and it got lots of clicks. And so you're like, oh, let's send out a separate email. That's really, really smart. And I want to make sure people note that. And also, you're selling sort of a lower ticket item for the affiliate, and then the affiliate goes on to make higher ticket sales, and you get that commission. I just want to point that out to you listening, that affiliate sales emails can be super lucrative, even when you're selling maybe one of their lower ticket or lower priced items. So, oh my gosh, amazing, Lizzy. Now, because you're so amazing, why don't you let us know where people can sign up for your email list, see all your glory live as it unfolds? How do we join your list?
Oh, yay. I'm so happy that was an interesting breakdown. I absolutely love affiliate marketing, and whilst a lot of people think it's about, content creation and blogging and such, like that's how a lot of people think about affiliate marketing, email has always been my primary way to sell both my offers and other people's offers as an affiliate. So I'm always happy to share that you can definitely sell as an affiliate through email as well. You can find me over at elizabethgoddard.co.uk, and if you go to my everything page, you can browse all my current free and paid offers, including that free call to action wizard custom GPT thing I mentioned from the email. And I really look forward to connecting with you there.
And you definitely should be connecting with Lizzy because her emails and her whole internet ecosystem is so awesome. I have been trying to get something going with Lizzy and myself for a while to bring to my peeps because I just think she's just one of the more creative brains out there around email marketing and around internet marketing, really. So you're definitely going to want to steal her email inside the Steal These Sales Emails template pack. You already know it's a plug and play collection of every single email from the summit. Now, Lizzy doesn't often just give away her intellectual property. So listen, I have rewritten her email and everyone else's email in the summit into simple templates so you can customize in minutes. You don't have to decode what Lizzy and I were just talking about. You don't have to, there's no guesswork involved in what the email looks like. You can see it, you can copy it, you can tweak it, you can send it, and you can make sales just like Lizzy did on her email list. All right, it's just $35. It's a total steal. Get it? Steal These Sales Emails template pack. Link in the show notes.